Been a long time coming. I pre-ordered this and I just straight up just shoved it right in my backlog. So, yeah. I need to stop doing this with games. Yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake. Woo! Okay. Copyright, quit, flight system. Nope. High G control. What the fuck? Oh, got it. Collision damage? I thought you just straight up got killed. Whatever. Controller, let's see if I've got this right. Accelerate, yeah, left, yeah, right. Ooh, you can do flares in this game. That's neat. Flight stick. Don't got one of those. HUD. Distance. Cause I'm American. Subtitles. That shit. You know, probably should have done this before I started broadcasting, but whatever. English. Yay! Okay, on to the campaign. New game. Okay. Why not? Let's cruise for this story.
Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you? It does to me. A hell of a lot. When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue.
Like space?
Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Ocean Air Defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills, and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone.
You know, that thing looks like it's made out of paper.
Plane, more of a trash can with wings.
It's also a good way to put it.
But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another 1.5 years after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful. Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up. So, I flew up, straight up, through the clouds, higher into the sky. Dark blue. I could almost touch it. Then I saw Osia's fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn,
That's an
I've
F-15.
never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Right. You should have been my offensive for you, piece of junk. Should have built a return too.
Oh, shit! Oh, goddamn. Charge assault. Okay. We're just gonna leave it at that then, aren't we?
Settle down. I said settle down. You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Usea as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today.
And you guys fucked
Our
up.
radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Usian ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Gray's Airbase Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that? There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead. How is that possible?
The tank farm to the north has been bombed.
Many injured.
Scramble! All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base. This is not a drill.
This is goddamn Deruja again, isn't it? Take down hostile bombers. This is a very common first mission in these kinds of games. Tu-95 trigger. Does the green mean that's me?
Is everyone here?
Oh wait, shit, we just did this. Whoops. Alright, looks like we starting. Alright. Phantom or a Falcon? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with... I'll go with Falcon.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Well, I'm glad I'm given something other than an F4 or a fucking F5 Tiger.
Radar site's still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. Sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Column Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron.
Gotta say the voice acting's just a little bit corny.
Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back.
I am Mage 2.
The situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Boy, looks like this entire place is...
Get that bird in the air ASAP.
Hear that? Column Squadron and your wingmen are airborne. Take off and form up with Mage 1. Mage 2 altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Going for understood.
This is the AWACS Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Wilco.
Trigger, I'm your wingman. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers.
You mean the one that's literally right ahead of me?
Okay, here we go. Looks like bombers have been located.
Bye-bye.
Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
All you guys are just, like, literally flying past it. Oop!
Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy.
Oh, shit!
There it is, sitting there all pretty, just waiting to be taken.
Alrighty. Wow.
They're way overhead.
Takes cloud cover into account. And weather. I wonder if that's going to be erosion. Oh, the bad guys are erosions.
Watch out for the support area.
Oh, come on. No, I want to kill this guy. Ding ding! Oh shit! Come on. Find that MiG. Ah, shit. Missile shot trashed. Ding ding, bing bo. Oh shit. Oh god. Woo. Haha.
Enemy support eliminated. This should make the job easier. Destroy the target.
Ding ding.
Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2.
Ooh.
Mage 2, target's in range. Pair of bombers.
Trigger, stay calm. You got this.
I know the kid's shown some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet.
Trigger, don't forget your special weapon.
Mage 2, locked.
Oh, hell yeah. Whew.
It's great when it's simple.
Boy, that fuck him right
Nice
up.
going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. But you still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if you can make it in one piece.
Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Oh, there, Trigger, settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Welcome. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
Column, Mage, 2 new enemy groups.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify.
Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass.
UAVs. I can't tell them apart.
Let's sneak back behind him.
Mage 2, missile launch.
Harbor facilities and carrier destroyed. Combat mission accomplished. It didn't connect. We still got half our baggage. Empty unit with hangars and runways.
Oh, nope. I want to take care of that MiG first. Oh shit.
We're the harbor. Where the hell are our fighters? The harbor is under heavy fire.
And done. Oh,
Enemy
he's
bomber
not dead.
hit, but still airborne. Finish it off.
Mage 2's bandit confirmed down.
They can burn with their whole payload.
Hesitating for a split second could be the difference between life and death. Stay sharp, think fast.
Roger that.
There's a lot of people.
Damn it! I'm hit!
Damn, we're spiked.
Mage 2, box 2.
Locked
Got
on
him.
target.
Oh, rip. Shit. Okay. Get fucked. There we go.
In gun range.
And nail him. Got him. Okay. Looks like all we have are bears.
One remaining.
Oh shit!
Mage 2, keep your focus. You got this.
Mage 2, missile away.
Woohoo! That all?
To Golem and Mage, job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Yay!
Good going, Mage 2. Flight Commander looks like he's got what it takes.
Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones? What's the deal with all the drones?
Column 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
Kingdom?
Citizens of Erusia.
Trigger, your call sign is page 2. Verify and read back.
I thought Erusia was a republic.
We are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the attacking bogies were from Erusia. International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Yusian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows. That means successfully retaliating was very important. You may have turned the tides of battle here. You have
Oh,
our
cool.
thanks.
Alright, so for the people who don't know, these games take place in like a universe that's similar to ours, but very kind of different in the sense that there's like the land masses are different. There's no such thing as the United States or Russia or, you know, any superpowers that we know. Like literally the only continent that we share with this universe is goddamn Antarctica. So the Erusians, who we were talking about, that were the guys that fucked with us. They're the bad guys from Ace Combat 4, which was the first one that I've ever played, and it's the reason I'm a fan of this series, even though I'm primarily, you know, a car guy and not usually into planes. Okay. So yeah. If I think of other things to kind of give background on this, I'll say so too. Aircraft tree. Equip upgrade parts. Neat.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on. I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Yusia, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are
He's
unknown.
from 5.
Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Yusia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Yusian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Usha was on the wrong side of the planet and hit hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Usians, still suffering from the disaster.
Osea is supposed to be the United States, by the way.
Way up into the sky ended up being built in Usha, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom.
Oh, okay. Erusia is supposed to be the EU.
They managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer.
Hope she landed the ejection sheet.
Yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
To be fair, that's kinda how the universe operates in this world. Propaganda.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Usian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape.
Bet that turned out well.
They found out. And set the dogs on me.
This is a continent, or a universe, that has a major, massive war, like, at least every 2 or 3 years.
has made a declaration to the Ocean Federation and all countries on the Yuuzhan continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusea are currently appearing throughout Yuuzhan. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads.
Shit.
You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat.
Oh wait, anti-air
However,
radar, okay.
There is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Okay, aircraft tree. Okay. Wait, that's happening. Oh, it's showing what planes I can buy. Fucking. Okay, can I? Okay, cool. F4 Phantom. F-16 Falcon. Alright. Don't have enough for the F-14. Wait, what? Oh, okay. MiG-29. Oh, okay, well. Su-37. Ooh. Okay. F2. Break. F-15J. Ooh. I like the F-15. I could get an F-15 through this too. Ooh. Schnazzy. So there, then the F-18, F-15, F-15E, YF-23, F-22A. That's the Raptor. F-35. F-A-18. Okay, what other stuff? Mirage. A-10 Warthog. Gripen, that's a Saab. Rafale, beat the first game with that one. Typhoon, that's Eurofighter. Su-40, ooh, that's... Okay, so my favorite planes are the F-15 and the Su-47. Looks like I'm going to need to be taking two different routes when it comes to those, though. Su-33. Alrighty, well, looks like I'm not going to be able to buy much of anything right now, so I'm going to have to play a little bit more. Well, let's see here. What do we have here? Do I own that? No. Air-to-burst missiles. Unguided bombs. Air-to-ground missile. Okay. Cool. Let's launch this thing.
Squadron, sortie, ASAP.
Target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target, but HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Off we go. Kabim.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there! What the hell do you need the nearest airbase?
Killed the heli-chopper.
Trigger. The war has officially begun.
Give me that. Kabim!
Targeting gun range.
Get rid of the yak axe.
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle!
They've got their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
Being attacked by enemy aircraft! We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
I want to hit that one.
We can't wait any longer. We need to intercept.
Okay. Gotta loop a little bit. Sorry, I hate making certain maneuvers, especially when I'm this close to the ground.
Target has been destroyed.
Where's our support? Still get the fighters soon. The whole base is gone.
Fuck, that's the yak axe.
Locked on.
Mage 2, ABC destroyed. Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound.
Ooh.
Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Wilco, here they come. Take them down.
Who's shooting at me?
Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable. Trust your radars.
2 targets remaining.
Hell yeah. Fuck off.
Warning, enemy in your 6.
Well then, cover my ass, will you? Oh shit!
Ground target destroyed.
Okay, let's maybe get rid of the fuckers trying to kill me. Come on.
That's a miss.
Mage 2, missile away.
If I'm wincing, it's because I've actually gotten killed by slamming into aircraft I've shot down before in other games. Fucking whoa! Come on, asshole. Damn it. Ass hat.
The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too.
Oh, well, that's fun.
Why don't they withdraw? What? They gonna bring their bodies back from the dead?
Mage 2, missile away.
Bastard.
Skull 3, you have to bail out now.
Golem 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now. Lockdown hostile.
They have me spiked.
Oh, that's not gonna hit. Shit. Oh. Damn it. Woo.
You want us to take down the enemy without damaging any public facilities? That's gonna be a circus.
Fuck him up. Oh. God damn it. I probably shouldn't try to dogfight in a fucking F4.
Mage 2, missile away.
Got him. Shit.
Golem 2, Fox 2.
What the fuck? How many of us are on this guy?
Alright, clean up that last radar vehicle. There's nothing in your way now. Shred their radar network.
Target destroyed.
Call the enemy aircraft away from the base.
You're running out of missiles.
Yeah, I certainly am.
Trigger, there's one more to go.
I can be a dickhead.
Target destroyed.
Axe.
Locked on target.
Kevin.
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work.
Uh-oh, receive your Russian space sound.
Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Oh shit!
Good work, Trigger. Hand me a lovely pile of scrap.
Enemy transports attacking.
No, they're not linked to the radar vehicle. Launch manually. Redo the setup.
What the fuck? Oh, those are bombers!
Alright, this base is worth destroying. 3 targets remaining.
Well, bye-bye. Oh shit, yeah, that's right. Fuck.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
What?
Okay, let's completely blind those bastards.
What the fuck was that? Oh god.
Launch preparations complete. Bolts are free. Whenever you're ready. Stand clear, 15 meters. All transports have been destroyed. Carrier. UAVs ready to launch. Away.
Oh.
What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogies on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they
What
look,
the fuck?
they gotta be drones. Well spotted, Clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down.
Page 2.
These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them.
Shit.
HQ, this is Golem 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones.
Golem 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
It doesn't matter.
Missile launch.
She's saying the war can change in an instant.
Target is not struck.
Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning. Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah. Golem Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
3 enemies to go, and I am plumb out of missiles.
The enemy knows a few moves, but that's about it. Just chase them down and pull the trigger.
Shit! I got an enemy in front of me and behind me. Mage 2! Bring them
Oh
down.
god. Ah.
Crap. The aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds, the ice will melt. Golem 2, the enemy's reading. Missile inbound, evade! I've got him in my sights.
Wait. How did I get a missile?
On your tail.
No missiles remaining.
He escaped into the clouds.
Shit.
I'm icing up.
Oh, I'll just fucking regenerate muscles, apparently.
I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
There's a bar I want to try.
You're doing good. Just 2 more.
Show up on the radar.
H2, target down. 1 to go. Let's get through this without any casualties. H2, walking.
Where'd he go?
Where are you at, big boy? Shit.
Did not connect.
Thank you. Damn it. Trash that.
So, drones don't feel the G-force, huh?
H2, box 2.
Kabim.
Kill trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTP.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
I was about to say, can we, like, wrap this conversation up? Jesus.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air.
I feel like there's going to be a time where it's going to be mission accomplished, and I'm going to be in a very compromising position, and I'll still hang on it because the other characters are still yapping.
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours.
Yay. Ugh, and there was much rejoicing. Grabbing a drink really quick. Oh, shit.
Surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous
Did he say
ships have been
Gandar?
sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier Kestrel 2 was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel 2 is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Gray's Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Osean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces.
Oh, lovely.
If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
Okay. F4s and F-16s. Can we buy anything? Alrighty, well, let's buy an F-14 then. Wait, hang on. Which route goes to what? These are just weapons and parts. Okay. Highway to the danger zone. Hell yeah. Okay, how much money I got? 35,000, so let's get a bomb. And let's get one of these. Alrighty. Alrighty. Long-range air-to-air missile. Let's launch with that. Select parts. Coolio.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete.
H2, begin takeoff sequence. You're cleared for launch.
Up we go. Shit.
H2 is away. H2, specified altitude reached. Restrictions lifted. Good luck.
Okay.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Golem 1, thank your lucky stars.
Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure.
Trigger time to show the other guys that we can wet wild and do dirty, dirty things.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Stick to him like glue. Don't let him out of your sights, even in the clouds.
And so, your first hunting season begins.
Enemy reinforcements. I don't like these odds.
Hup.
Fox 2. Evading enemy missile. Fox 2.
God, I really cannot see shit. Ah, god damn it.
I'm on my target.
Where'd he go? Caution! Missile!
Enemy behind you. Okay, I'm right behind him.
Damn it. Fuck off, all of you.
Right now. Missile inbound.
Let's do the humane thing and put it down.
Yeah, I'm on it there. Target acquired. Now, fight! Enemy on my tail. I can't shake him. Evade. Do it now. Grab target.
God damn it.
The enemy has a lock on me.
Clouds are screwing up the accuracy.
Shit.
The enemy has escaped. Enemy on your ass.
Come on. Got him.
If you can't evade a missile, use chaff and flares. Your fingers should still move, even if you're in a 9G turn.
They got me.
3 remaining.
Hell yeah. Oh shit.
We're taking too much damage.
Gimme. Gimme. Mine. Shit. Where's he at?
Never mind, I'll make it quick. Looks like they weren't ready for a fight. Nice kill.
1 remaining.
Once the enemy gets behind me, that's your chance to take him out.
Roger that.
Miss. That's a miss. Missile away. Our radar shows no sign of bandits.
Bingo jingo. Woo.
I haven't even broken a sweat.
Missile incoming!
What?
Wait, what the hell?
Caution! Missile!
Caution. A large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft, stay alert.
Woo. Ah. It's that also arsenal bird thingy. Oh.
We just utilizing the arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock. Break, now!
Just waiting for mission command.
You'll live through this, Trigger. These guys are definitely a step above the last drones.
Damn, they're agile. And there's too many of them.
These guys won't go down easy.
Missile.
All aircraft, no change in game plan.
Dodging everything in front of them.
Destroy the arsenal bird.
Missile.
But just that thing? God help us. It's hard enough just keeping up with the drones.
Golem Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
Fucker.
Look at that light from the arsenal bird. What's going on here?
Roger that.
Hello, hello.
Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron needs help. The hell are we supposed to do?
Status?
Verifying the situation.
Mage 1, get your head out of your ass. Stop arguing with the damn drone.
Column 2, missile, evade!
Oh god.
Watch your chaff and flare supply.
This is column 3, column 2's hit!
Shit.
Mage 2's crashed.
Damn it. Wait, checkpoint?
UAV's closing.
We just learned that
Oh.
Ruzia is utilizing the arsenal. Those bastards. They think that's in combat ready.
Well, that's handy. At least.
Break, now!
We're just waiting for mission command.
We'll live through this, Trigger.
Find your own target. Watch out, we're surrounded!
These guys are definitely a step above the last drones.
Damn, they're agile. There's too many of them.
Oh god. Ouch.
All aircraft, no change in game plan. Destroy the arsenal bird.
But just that thing? God help us. It's hard enough just keeping up with the drones.
Dodging everything in
Golem
front of them.
Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
Fuck.
What's going on here?
Damn it. What the fuck? Nope.
Damn. Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron needs help. The hell are we supposed to do?
Status?
Verifying the situation.
There's too many of them. I'm surrounded.
Those damn things have gotten smarter. How many do you think are left? Column 2, missile, evade!
Evading!
This is column 3, column 2's hit!
Status report.
Oh boy.
Golem 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
Skeleton 3, break! Break! Missile!
Shit.
Skeleton 3's lost.
Coming. What's the plan?
Ouch.
That report. Continue to maintain air superiority.
HQ, what's happening?
Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority.
How'd that happen?
What the hell? Caution. All aircraft, stay alert.
Get out of there!
Breaking.
What is that?
I'm breaking off!
Skeleton 2 lost.
We got incoming!
Skeleton Squadron is down. For too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately.
Brilliant observation. If they noticed earlier, more of us would have survived to hear it.
Save your chatter for the debriefing. Golem and Mage Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
We'll go, but Golem 2's hit. Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Golem 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort Golem 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill it. I'm back 9.
You won't make any difference
Nope.
up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
People with that attitude get killed.
That boy, Mage 2. Just keep machines don't show them any mercy. Don't think,
Oh
focus.
boy, robots. You know what that means? I can be as gory as I want and it'll still be PG-13.
Hang in there and come back safe. Target is in range of guns. Mage Squadron, you're going toe-to-toe with the UAVs. Good work.
Where's that? Oh, there you are.
Getting a little tight.
H2, UAV down. More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
My status is fine. Affirmative.
Mm-hmm.
This is Gargoyle 1. Leading Operation Airspace with Column 2.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Column 2, engage now. Attack.
One advantage. SU-30.
Gargoyle 1, caution, missile!
Fast.
Skykeeper, Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell?
That's a lot of cloud cover down there.
Just talk to me.
I'm against an SU-30. Orange wingtips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Golem 2, stop dogfighting and run.
Shit. Damn it. Ugh. Where you at? Where you at, big boy?
Column and Mage Squadron, help us.
Get those UAVs off of France.
Mage Column and Mage Squadron handle it. They'll pull through.
Get your asses out. Mage 2, UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
Fort Gray's aircraft. We'll let you take it easy next time.
I'm dead meat. I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared. I'm scared.
Not good. Brody, break off. You're mine. I'll make it quick. Missed. Got one in my sights.
Target is down.
Mage Squadron still have their hot shot? Then we just might make it out. Don't look back. Just have faith. Column and Mage, don't forget. Okay.
Hell of a good job, Mage 2. You want as many guys out here as possible.
I'm grateful you're around.
Golem 2, what's your status? Status report.
He's a predator. We get eaten.
Golem 2, get a hold of yourself. Golem 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2, support! Somebody! Support!
No.
Bandit is down.
Column 2, lost.
Shit.
Shit.
Where's the one that got brownie?
I'm afraid he's long gone by now. Sorry. All UAVs have been splashed.
Where's...
I said what I had to say.
Did I fuck up?
About what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA. That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron.
Well then. Is she supposed to die, or did I fuck up?
Mage 2, we have you on radar. You are cleared for approach. The deck is clear. Mage 2, you are cleared for landing. 2 miles to carrier. Lower your speed. Launch looks good. Stay on course. 1 mile to carrier.
Oh god. Okay.
H2. I knew you'd be back. Now return to base.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron.
Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure. The aircraft carrier Kestrel II was sunk during the attack on Farbanti. Carrier-borne aircraft mistakenly bombed urban areas, and this has turned public opinion in neutral countries against us. Our own forces also suffered heavy losses. If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters, many of us wouldn't have made it home. The situation is grim. We have precious little time, however. We have to get to the space elevator.
Yikes.
Here he comes. Mihai's looking worse. Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many G's he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole. If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here. We got all kinds of critters, too. Everything from flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing stretch for life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped, too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Aruja's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Aruja lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? Because someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come. Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Erusian princess rallying her people on the Erusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osea, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osea was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, "Burn Osea down." No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. Dark blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Erusea, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off. You can count on that.
Well, okay then.
As proved by the failure of our previous strategy, the Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network. This will be difficult to overcome. However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us. The hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osea's former president, Mr. Harling. Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces. However, according to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape. Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron would be detected. We will send a single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after. A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, our reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatapura, so we can elude the enemy's observation. There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar. If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission. The lone pilot will head up this strategy as you, Trigger.
Figures.
After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons. Gollum and others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous. Good luck out there, everyone.
Alrighty. So yeah, President Harling was from the original, or not original. He was the president in Ace Combat 5, and in Ace Combat 5, Osea was the protagonist country. Similar to what it is now. Alrighty. So that's gonna take a few missions for me to get a hold of. But it will be worth it. Okay. Alright, parts.
Aircraft preparations complete. Sortie ASAP.
Coolio.
operation area. Imposing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
Boy, certainly a good thing that we're...
Mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar.
Boy, certainly a good thing that I'm...
Also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck.
Okay, I think I see where I need to go. Boy, it's a good thing the silent protagonist is the one that they gotta tell, oh, okay, you can't talk to us. Oh shit.
Level of ice formation in the clouds. Trigger, you're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused. Trigger, you got 2 directions you can take up here. Just go with your gut. Don't worry, we're watching over you.
Let's sneak through here.
Good progress, Trigger. You're currently halfway to your rendezvous point. Look, I'm not gonna lie. It's just gonna be you and your radar out there. Just know, you got a bunch of people pulling for you. And I'm one of them. You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home. Harling is still the president in my eyes. He ended the war, built the space elevator, and launched a spaceship from it. Despite his success, he remained a humble hero.
Okay, yeah, I played Ace Combat 5. I know.
To save him. Lend me a hand, Trigger.
Oh, fuck.
Rendezvous point dead ahead. Hang in there.
Okay.
Trigger, the first stage of the mission is clear. Don't celebrate yet. The real fight's about to get started. Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly. Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone.
Missile.
Bombs away!
Missile. 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 Missile.
Careful, the enemy has a lock.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Missile inbound! Missile inbound!
Yeah, there's a lot of SAMS units. What the fuck do you expect?
Cavalry's here. Golem Squadron. Trigger jumped through the fire. Now it's our turn. Understood.
Gargoyle Squadron, stay focused. Y'all know your job.
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond. Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before then.
Got a straight bullet.
This is Sea Goblin. We've arrived. Do we have a clear LZ?
Mission still in progress. Stand by.
Nice shot, Mage 2.
Mage 2, rescue team can't land until anti-air weapons are down. Destroy them.
Yeah, I fucking had you.
Missile.
guns. Mage 2, target down. Locked. Half of the anti-air guns down. Target is down. Half of the SAM sites are down.
Mage 2, target destroyed. Locked, it's chow time.
All SAM sites down. There are still AA guns. Destroy them and secure the LZ. All anti-air guns destroyed. The landing zone is secure. Sea Goblin, you are clear to land.
Roger. Rendezvous point in sight. We're almost there.
Multiple bandits over Selatapura Harbor. They're container-launched UAVs.
Rescue craft tagged on. Initiate.
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Gollum and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
Come on, dickhead. Come on. Come on. Oh.
Ground target destroyed. Watch out. The enemy has a lock on you. Missile launched.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. Damn it.
They're targeting us. Get behind the chopper.
UAVs approaching the space elevator. Stop them.
Mage 2, destroy the target.
Return fire. Sierra 2, hold position. We're cut off.
Eliminate all enemy UAVs. Don't let up.
Taking fire. We're pinned down. Shoot back. Express identified. Behind the gantry crane. Mr. Harlan, stay right there. Jacob's been hit. Incoming rocket.
Sea Goblin, all survivors, respond. Is Mr. Harlan alive?
Shit.
The chopper and Sierra 2. That was thermal barracks. Shit, rocket.
We'll pass out some exhaustion before the enemy wears out.
This is Colonel Johnson. Do you copy? I am with President Harling. Rescue unit down, along with the soldier who had this radio.
That sounds a lot like...
Sir, we feel the same way. We'll figure something out.
That sounds a lot like Bo Billingsley.
That's about half. Mop up the rest.
We found a Norwegian transport craft. Its engines are on.
I heard they were in the Air Force con. Keep my flag.
Better than Mr. Harling.
Shit.
It'll do. Page 2. Missile away. All squadrons be advised. The call sign is Mother Goose 1. I've sent the information via the data link.
Mother Goose 1? That's the best you can come up with?
Swarming.
3 remaining.
We can provide adequate cover.
Okay, you guys take care of those dickheads.
UAVs moving away from the harbor toward the space elevator. Shoot them down. Target is in range of guns.
Oh yeah, all mine.
One remaining. Target eliminated.
There's more.
Gimme, gimme.
Mage 2, missile away.
Kabim!
All UAVs have been splashed. All aircraft. Former President Harling's transport is ready to take off.
Whee!
Mother Goose 1, take off. Let's wait till we're home safe. Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support. 5 minutes remaining.
Oh, shit.
Skykeeper, bogeys on my radar. Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element.
Wilco, forming up.
That's a lot!
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you. But this isn't exactly a fighter.
Enemy UAV down. Keep up the good work.
Understood. An Arsenal Bird is on its way. Strategic AI chose liberty over justice. Forces have already changed.
I've maneuvered behind the enemy.
Gargoyle 1, where's the signal? Gargoyle Squadron, stand by for my orders. Someone's at the lighthouse. I mean the harbor. They won't be able to get home. That ship isn't one of ours. Where's the signal? Gargoyle, change radio frequency.
Mother Goose 1 here. We're about to leave the airspace. Keep your fingers crossed.
Gargoyle, it's time. Attention, Gargoyle Squadron, Babel, Babel, Babel.
Thanks for the help, Trigger.
Gargoyle 3 to Babel.
Double Roger.
What?
Skykeeper, what the hell was that?
Gargoyle did their job.
I figured, but why weren't we informed?
The IUN can't coordinate between branches as usual.
That's fishy.
Gargoyle Squadron, report.
HQ, one hit was stored. The rest were intercepted by UAV. The elevator's wind break took a scratch. Nothing more.
Roger. Continue to maintain air superiority.
Mother Goose 1 hit. Mother Goose 1 has been hit. Colonel Johnson, respond. Mage Squadron, assess the situation.
What's happening?
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. Cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
Colonel Johnson, are you okay?
Jet. Okay.
Send help this way. I'm sorry. Get Mr. Harley. Please.
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1.
Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course.
I caution. Hello.
What's happening?
Lock acquired.
God damn it.
Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
It's flying at a steady altitude. Who's in control?
It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harling's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1, respond! Mr. Harling, please respond!
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
Mr. Harling, we are not giving up on you. The UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Take them down now, Mage Squadron. 1 minute remaining.
What we're doing, homeboy.
Missile away. Mother Goose 1, turn 180 degrees and exit combat airspace. Mother Goose 1, Mr. Harlan, are you piloting that plane?
Arsenal Bird Liberty, passing waypoint 2.
The UAVs are continuing their attack.
You're obsessed with that transport.
UAVs launched from Arsenal Bird Liberty, headed toward the AO.
The former president still alive?
Mage, destroy those UAVs and keep Mother Goose 1 safe.
Oh. What?
Oh
What?
my god, Mother Goose 1 has been shot down.
Where'd the missile come from?
Mage 2 fired that.
It was a friendly missile hit him.
Oh.
Verifying the situation. Stop speculating. Friendly fire. I saw it. Mother Goose 1 exploded in air. No one could have survived.
Looks like it tried to protect the elevator. The Rusian bastards, they just killed a hero.
Mage 1. Was it Trigger? Trigger was the closest. UAVs were crawling all over our objective. I told you to keep a goddamn eye in the hatchling. It must have been a mistake.
Arsenal Bird is entering. All aircraft withdraw immediately.
This isn't a good look.
Trigger, you can't fly for a while. You understand
This is not good. I got fucking framed.
Sadly, there is no hope he survived. Trigger, you are suspected of assassinating a former president. There will be an inquiry. There will most probably be a court-martial.
Okay, look, asshole. I was framed. Man, things are just going from bad to worse. Silence it. Oh, how neat.
Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our decoy base. With all the fake planes and trucks we had out, we must have looked to them like the Ocean Air Force was about to go on the attack. Day after day after day after day, they bombed us. Lucia didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable. Worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers. No biggie. While I made fake planes, they had me put together some working ones. Then, some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore. Top brass needed pilots, and criminals were all they had. A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent at the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all just for show. So, up they went, day after day after day. Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here. My dad died flying for the Ocean Air Force. When your allies are surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat. Whoever signed up for that was a real hero. But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job, and one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to tell me how my dad died. The next time a retreat happened, my dad volunteered to be in the rear guard. Dumbass. He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed, that's gotta be the most pathetic one ever. Am I right? There's a rumor going around about another inmate. The guy they brought here a little while ago. Get this. Talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling.
Oh,
the president
cool.
of Osea during the last war, remember? He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here. Maybe I should give that guy a thank you note for killing him. God, I hate the smell of this place. It's all fake and lies and bullshit. It reeks.
All right, guys, I'll let you in on some juicy info. The new guy was found guilty by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial. He is the murderer of Harling in the flesh.
Not me.
His tag name's Trigger. Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Ocean Air Force Base 444th Squadron. But that is just some symbolic bullshit. It doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes. A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our Air Force. So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains. But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope, you'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base. This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire. And as members of this base, you'll be taking hits from the enemy. This will allow our forces to safely prepare a counterattack. Incoming! Switch off that alarm. It's just the usual. I thought Zapland was supposed to be an isolated area. Okay, I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
Again?
Wonder how many will lose today. Better than solitary.
Enemy aircraft detected over the dummy runway.
We just need to make it look like we can put up a fight. Some of those piles of junk can at least take off. Let's get the guiltiest cons in the sky first. We'll start with Harling's murderer. We don't expect you to down any bombers. But what we do want is to make them think that we've got an active base here.
Y'all can't see it, but my middle finger is very upright right now. Fuck off, bastards. Su-33s, MiG-29, Bear bombers, MiG-21 fish bed, and 104C Starfighter. What the fuck? Does this mean I lost my F-14? Oh. I get to keep my shit. Oh, okay. And the MiG-21 fish bed. Yuck. Yuck. That thing looks disgusting. What's the star? Gonna do my F-14.
It's time to get busy, convicts. Proceed with your mission now.
Follow orders, Trigger. Taxi to the runway now. Check your altimeter and wait in front of the runway.
Control, would you kindly send me up first?
Spare 8, Champ, this is the control tower. You're not cleared for takeoff. Obey orders.
Go to hell.
All aircraft preparing for takeoff. Watch out for Spare 8. He's forcing a takeoff.
I'll take up command. Any objections? That'll get decided in the skies.
An SU.
Trigger, your call sign is Spare 15. Consider it your prisoner number for the air. Commencing deception and interception.
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now.
My blood's boiling!
Toss the chump in solitary once he gets back.
Spare 8, when you land, your ass is grass.
Spare 15, takeoff confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted. Go.
So, no missiles again. The FCS is locked. Damn, you're good.
Let's make this more interesting.
Prisoners use nothing without supervision. Not even a pencil. Here comes Harling's murderer. He shot 2 missiles right between old Harling's eyes.
Go fuck yourselves.
No, aren't you? In this war, intel is a life or death matter. Settle down. Excited to have another murderer with you?
Yeah!
This is Bandog. Spare 15, I'm handling surveillance. The bombers that attacked the runway are coming back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway. You guys just need to make a lot of noise. Make them think there's fighters at the base. Anyone got a smoke? I'll owe you one. If any of you die, just think of it as you atoning for your crimes.
Much appreciated.
One more thing. Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot down. You hear me?
At least we have flares.
Seem to think our Air Force is concentrated on this base. Everything on the ground is fake. Can't the enemy see that? Means they're that convincing.
Shit! The enemy just hit the control tower! Hey, what's with all the shaking? There's smoke! Send in the fire team. Do not let the enemy get closer. Are you trying to kill me?
Shall I order them to shoot down all? Commander McKinsey? Damn it! Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy. I'd be done by now if you rethink the odds. Want to bet which one of us gets the first kill trigger? Starts. This is the peak. Count's going for I decide when you die. All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your line too? I'll show you all how it's done.
Oh, fuck you. Asshat. Fuck nut.
Sorry, I got lucky.
I've yet to confirm the destruction of the targets. Continue on with the mission.
Top score for me. It's in my blood.
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty.
Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up.
Sorry, but I'm gonna get the top score again. Only because kills are self-reported.
Hey, Red Rock, you taking the attack?
Oh yeah! Let's do this.
Sperry, watch your mouth.
Escort, hurry up. Finish the job and let's get out. No, we're in front of this kill. We're easy picking now. Push it. Damn it. We were supposed to be done before the bombers even arrived.
Trigger shot down a bomber. That was some fancy flying, Mr. Murderer.
Head to the next target.
Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You can do this word. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harling's murderer.
Careful on the clouds. Radar doesn't work as well in there. Spare 9 behind the enemy. We're cut off. We can't break away. We can't. We lost all of them. Where the hell are we out of here?
Focus on destroying the target.
I'm hit. Breaking away. Box 2. Wingman down. I'm surrounded.
Wow, look at Trigger go. Lucky shot. Tabloid, bandit on your 6.
Enemy sighted. Taking evasive action.
Destroy the targets. You're being slow.
At least he's decent at what he's famous for. I wouldn't go that far. Targets that slow aren't a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
Caution alert.
Multiple bandits inbound. They got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer. Jeez, now he thinks he's squadron leader. Trigger, don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on your going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need to yap to pull the trigger. targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing? Are you...
Wilco, Commander McKenzie, please maintain silence for the moment.
Dropping down. We won't make it to the target.
Shit.
Bandit evaded attack. Trying again. Bandit in my sights.
Piss right off.
They're slipping around. Escort. We're out of time. Evading enemy missile. Getting out of lock. Blinking.
Shit.
Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack!
Visual on target. Prepare for bombing run.
Bingo! Good going. That cheers me up.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission.
Move it ASAP. We're completely exposed up here. Approaching target. Open the bomb bay doors. Hell yeah!
Hey, do you have a read on the situation?
Bandit acquired. Locked on. What am I doing? Blink, blink. We're losing friendly. This was not the plan. Still in the fight. We're being bombed. This is number one. Delivery complete. We have what we need. Going home.
Damage report. We need to tend to the wounded.
The mission has failed.
How about them apples?
Silence. Deserters will be punished.
Oh.
Suck on this.
Shut up. Shut up.
Oh. Whoops.
Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
Right done by now. Have to rethink the odds. Want to bet which one of us gets the first kill trigger starts? This is the cops. Count's going forward.
I decide when you die.
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your line tune? I'll show you all how it's done.
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty.
Bandit on my tail.
Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up.
Sorry, I got lucky.
Okay, I'll be good.
Bye-bye. Trigger shot down a bomber. That was some fancy flying, Mr. Murderer.
Head to the next target.
Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harley's murderer.
We're cut off. We can't break away. We can't. It's on your 6th. What's your goal? Where the hell are we out of here? Go forward. Check this. Mark 2. I'm hit. I'm hit.
Attack failed. talking to yourself on a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
Multiple bandits inbound. They got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer. Jeez, now he thinks he's squadron leader.
Missile.
They have me spiked. Missile in the air. Heads up. Trigger, don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need a yap to pull the trigger.
Trigger again.
We're on fire! We're going down!
Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck.
Can't maintain altitude. Bailing out!
You're too far, dunce. Get closer.
The targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing? Are you...
Wilco, Madam McKinsey, please maintain silence for the moment.
Get on their ass if you want to score.
The enemy has escaped!
That trigger got most of them. Maybe even all of them. That was dumb luck, tabloid.
Spare 15, don't take all the fun away from your comrades.
This is a pretty nice ride. It's been serviced pretty good. Can't believe these seats used to be scrap. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway? I don't know what her problem is. Acting like she's royalty or something. That's because she's a scrap queen. Queen? More like a bad-tempered tomboy.
2 targets remaining.
Why in the world would someone make a squadron of convicts? Gotta be some kind of reason. The paper-mache strategy at the base seems to be doing the trick. Guess every man and his dog has an idea how to end the war.
Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack!
Oh yeah! Let's do this!
Sperry, watch your mouth.
I should have put it all on trigger.
1 bandit left. Take him down now.
First count, first served.
All targets confirmed eliminated.
Hell yeah! Still alive, Harling's murderer? Then dinner's on me tonight.
Cut the chatter, Spare Squadron. Mission complete. RTB. Trigger's still with us. Must have the devil in his corner. Spare 7, what happens if the one you've bet on dies while landing?
Then you win. So what? You're not done?
Just checking.
Spare 15, this is the control tower. Make your landing check. We don't want a wreck blocking the runway. Spare 15, you have permission to land. Wind conditions are calm. 2 miles to go. Too fast. Lower your airspeed. 1 mile to go. Lower your nose. You're too high. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing. Right. Stand by for your next sortie.
I lost a lot of money for that trigger. Don't forget.
Yeah, fuck you, dude.
Spare 15
Shit
runway
weasel.
3. You have permission to take off. Go now.
Did I say you could take down the enemy? Throw anyone who disobeys into solitary.
Cool. Fuck you.
Mihai's granddaughters like to keep to themselves mostly. They were well behaved and possessed a sort of quiet elegance. From time to time, I'd catch myself looking at him, wondering what they were talking about. I'm sure everyone on the base did the same. They were such enthralling creatures. Every night, a crowd would gather around Mihai. They were the men tasked with guarding him in the air. Their jackets all bore the same patch, a relic from a nation that was long gone. Decades ago, during the Age of Expansion, the Kingdom of Erusia absorbed many countries. Theirs was one of them. Mihai asked them,
"Yet what is a nation? Can we actually see the physical lines that divide one from another?"
People of my generation can no longer speak the language of our homeland. My grandparents always look sad when they see I have no idea what they're saying to me.
Mihai didn't say a word after that. His scarred face betrayed no emotion. He didn't get those scars from flying, though. Mihai was originally from Shalaji. His real name is Mihai Dumitru Margarita Corneliu Leopold Blanca Carol Aeon Ignatius Raphael Maria Nikitas A. Shalaji. When he was young,
Bet that one's a bitch to fill out completely.
Then, revolution broke out among his people. Mihai was betrayed by a close friend who pointed a gun at his face and pulled the trigger. The revolution was successful, but the new country that sprang from it was annexed by the expanding Kingdom of Erusia. The Erusian royal family allowed Mihai's family to retain their title and noble standing in the new kingdom. But Mihai surprised them all by signing up for the draft like an ordinary Erusian citizen. He was then accepted into the Air Force Academy by order of the king. Mihai soon became an ace pilot. When the royal family was ousted and Erusia became a republic, he continued his service for the new regime. Test sites soon flourished. One day, a classmate of Mihai's granddaughter visited. I noticed the rose emblem. She laughed like a princess. And I found out later, she was indeed the daughter of Erusia's new ruler. She was the connection to the royal bloodline everyone was looking for.
Oh, look at that golden retriever.
This
good boy.
princess was truly a godsend for the Erusian people. If Mihai's granddaughters were like the moon, she was like the sun, around which everything seemed to orbit. Her face was so expressive. It's no wonder the people of this war-torn country instantly felt at ease when they saw her speeches. They started singing. The pilots of the support plane smiled, even though they wished their nation were independent from hers. Angelic. I wonder how Mihai felt about all of this. It was my job to research his neurological data, after all.
I know I'm overdue asking this question, but who the fuck are you?
Whatever his feelings were about losing his homeland, he kept hidden, even from me.
Your mission is to atone for your crimes by attracting the enemy's attention. First, I want you to head from the base to the desert region of Roca-Roja to the northwest. And then second, you will attack the large Erusian base there. We've been unable to verify that base's ability to deal with fighters. You will attack and provoke the enemy into revealing their AA strategy. Get them to fire at you as much as you can. That way, we can confirm where they're firing from. Then it's a case of sending in a regular force to clean them out. For this mission, we prepared a frontline base that can be used for ammo replenishment and aircraft repairs. However, this is not for you guys. Only the regular force has permission.
Then what's the
Even if you run out of ammo, don't forget that you're just decoys. You stay out there as targets for the enemy.
Yeah. I'm just gonna fucking... Let's see what else. See how we're doing money-wise. Still about 180 some short. Okay. So what we gonna do is we are going to call it for the night. Thank you for joining, and I hope you take care and have a great night.